Black Friday and Cyber Monday are right around the corner, and as always, the internet is about to explode with so-called deals, but not all of them are worth your time or money. So today, I'm cutting through the noise and focusing on the products I've personally used and tested. The gear that I genuinely think earns its place in your setup if the discount is right. We'll go through both gadgets and EDC tech first, then shift into my favorite category, travel and carry gear. I'll break down 4 affiliate products I truly stand behind, what they're like to live with, what could be improved, and exactly when they become worth it. After that, I'll share a few Quickfire deals that you should keep an eye on this year. And as always, all the discount links and codes for everything I mention are in the description below. If you use them, you'll be helping support the channel at no extra cost, and I really appreciate that. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with the first gadget, the super tiny 65-watt GAN charger from Rolling Square. I've been using this one for months now, and honestly, it's one of those products that makes you wonder why everyone doesn't own one. It's insanely compact, literally smaller than an AirPods case, but it packs enough power to charge my MacBook, my iPad, and my phone all at full speed. I usually travel with a tech pouch, and this charger is so small it basically disappears inside. It's built around GAN technology, which makes it more efficient and keeps it cooler than traditional silicon chargers, at least most of the time. When I'm on the go, this has replaced every other power brick I used to carry. I've used it in airport lounges, hotels, and cafes, and it's handled everything I've thrown at it. That said, there's one thing to be aware of. It does get warm under heavy load. When I'm charging my laptop for an extended period, it's noticeably warm to the touch. It's not unsafe, but you can tell it's working hard in that tiny form factor. The design feels sturdy though, and I like that the ribbed surface helps dissipate heat a bit better. For me, this has become an absolute essential in my tech kit. My rule of thumb is this: if you see it drop around 20 to 30% off during Black Friday, go for it. It's a perfect balance of portability and power, and for frequent travelers or anyone with limited packing space, it's easily one of the best small chargers out there. Next, the AirCard Pro Tracker, also from Rolling Square. I've been using this as my wallet and travel pouch tracker, and I really love the simplicity of it. It's about the size of a credit card, actually a bit thinner, and it fits perfectly inside my wallet without bulking it up at all. The coolest part is that it works across both Apple and Android tracking networks, which is rare. I use Apple's ecosystem mostly, but I also carry an Android phone for testing, and this little tracker connects seamlessly to both. Setup took maybe a minute, and it's been flawless ever since. I especially like that it's rechargeable. I just drop it on my wireless charger about once every couple of months, and it's ready to go again. No button batteries to mess with. The speaker's loud enough to find it even if it slips between seats, or ends up under something in my bag. I've actually had it save me once when I left my wallet in an airport lounge. I got the alert on my phone before I even reached the gate. That alone makes it worth having. The build quality feels really premium, with this sleek metal and glass-like finish. I think if it drops anywhere near 20% off during Black Friday, that's the time to pick it up. Now we move into bags and travel gear, and these are the pieces I get the most excited about. First, let's talk about the Air Carry-On Suitcase. I've used this on multiple trips, short weekend getaways, long-haul flights, and even a 2-week international trip, and it's easily one of the best-built carry-ons I've ever owned. The first thing that stands out is the material. The shell is made from Macrolon polycarbonate, which gives it a sleek matte finish but also feels incredibly tough. It's handled baggage carousels, overhead bins, and cobblestone streets without cracking or denting. After months of use, it's got a few surface scuffs, but nothing major, and honestly, those just give it some character. The wheels are another standout. They're Hinomoto ball-bearing wheels, and they glide like butter. I've pushed this thing through airports, uneven sidewalks, and hotel lobbies, and it's still whisper quiet. The telescoping handle feels sturdy too. No wobble, no cheap creaking plastic. And the adjustable height options actually make a difference when you're taller or shorter than average. Inside, the organization is fantastic. One side has a compression system that helps flatten clothes neatly, while the other has zippered dividers that keep shoes and toiletries separate. There's also a hidden smart tracker pocket, which is perfect if you're pairing it with the AirCard Pro I mentioned earlier. I also love that it stands up perfectly on its own, even when packed unevenly. No tipping over like some cheaper suitcases. I've used a lot of carry-ons over the years, and this one just nails that balance between style, strength, and usability. The only downside? It's definitely premium priced, but when you catch it during Black Friday with around a 20 to 30% discount, it becomes an excellent investment. If you travel frequently, or just want a suitcase that'll last you for years, this is one I can confidently recommend. Next up is the BagSmart Blast Pro Travel Backpack, which I've been using as my go-to one-bag travel setup for several months. It's a 38 to 40 liter backpack that really punches above its price. The design is very well thought out. It opens like a suitcase with a full clamshell layout, which makes packing and unpacking incredibly easy. Inside, there's a dedicated padded compartment that fits my 16-inch laptop perfectly, and there's still room for a tablet or e-reader. The main compartment is large enough for several days' worth of clothes, and the internal compression straps help keep everything in place. What I really appreciate are the smaller organizational details. Things like the zippered mesh pockets, the cable and charger slots, the hidden RFID pocket for passports and cards, and even the exterior quick access top pocket where I usually stash my keys or travel documents. There's a separate shoe compartment at the bottom that's ventilated, and when I'm not using it for shoes, I just stuff it with gym gear or a jacket. The material feels high quality. It's water resistant and has held up well through airports and buses. Comfort-wise, it's solid. The shoulder straps are well padded, and the back panel has just enough structure and airflow to stay comfortable for long hauls. The sternum strap helps with balance, and I like that the zippers feel robust. They don't snag or catch even when the bag is full. The one thing to watch out for is overpacking. If you fill every pocket and stuff the main compartment to the brim, it can push past strict carry-on dimensions. I learned that the hard way on a budget airline, but if you pack smartly, it fits perfectly in overhead bins. For me, this is the bag that's replaced my duffel and my old travel backpack. Right now, you can enjoy 10% off using my link below, and even more savings during their Black Friday campaign with discounts ranging from 15–40% off. Now let's talk about something smaller but incredibly useful. The Alpaca Flow Satchel, 2 liters. I added this to my rotation recently, and it's become one of my favorite small carry bags for daily use. It's lightweight, minimal, and just the right size for the essentials. My phone, wallet, keys, sunglasses, AirPods, and even a small notebook fit perfectly. The water bottle's pocket on the side is such a smart touch. It holds a 500 milliliter bottle securely and folds flat when you're not using it. The design hugs close to the body when worn crossbody, which makes it comfortable to wear for long stretches without it bouncing around. The zippers are smooth, and I love the weather-resistant Axoflux ripstop nylon material. It feels premium, resists scratches, and has this understated look that blends well whether I'm traveling or just heading out in the city. Inside, the compartments are simple but efficient. There's a padded section for a small tablet or e-reader, elastic loops for pens or cables, and just enough room to organize without overcomplicating it. My only minor gripe is that when you do use the water bottle pocket, it eats a bit into the interior space, but that's expected for a bag this small. For daily errands, walks, or sightseeing on travel days, it's perfect. If you see the satchel drop to the $70 or $80 range, it's a fantastic pickup. Now for the Quickfire deals worth a look, these are extra items that deserve attention this Black Friday. Looking for a killer portable retro handheld for Black Friday? The Miu Mini Plus is a serious contender, packing a vibrant 3.5-inch IPS screen at 640 by 480 resolution that makes classic 4:3 titles look sharper than ever. It delivers excellent performance for 8-bit and 16-bit systems, and even handles many PlayStation 1 games smoothly, with responsive buttons and a solid D-pad built for retro action. What really makes it shine is the custom firmware support. Onion OS adds automatic save and resume, seamless game switching, an intuitive interface, and deep customization, letting this tiny device punch way above its weight. If you're after a super portable, pocket-friendly retro machine this Black Friday and can live with a few comfort compromises, the Miu Mini Plus offers fantastic, nostalgic fun and unbeatable value. If you're looking to upgrade your carry, The Slimfold Micro Softshell Wallet stands out. It's slim yet full-sized, so you can slide bills in without folding, and at just about 4 millimeters thick, it stays pocket-friendly. The soft nylon style shell feels high-end, looks sharp in all black with no obvious branding, and though the ID window is weak and the card sleeve's a bit shallow, these are minor gripes in an otherwise excellent wallet at great value. So here's my final verdict. For this year's Black Friday and Cyber Monday, don't just look at flashy deals or big percentage cuts. Focus on the gear that genuinely improves your day-to-day life or travel experience. For me, the Rolling Square Super Tiny Charger and the AirCard Pro Tracker have become everyday essentials in my tech kit. The Air Carry-On has completely replaced my old luggage, and the Bag Smart Blast Pro is my perfect one-bag travel setup. The Alpaca Flow Satchel has become my go-to for lighter carry days, and the smaller items in the Quickfire list all add real value when priced right. Everything I mentioned, with current deals and codes, is linked in the description below. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment letting me know what gear you're watching this Black Friday. Thanks for hanging out, travel smart, pack light, and I'll see you in the next one.